Hello everybody, this is Oak Tree Tarot Reader here and welcome to my Pick a Card video. Now today we have got a fun video. It's one for entertainment purposes only, not to be taken too seriously, because the question is, what would our kiss be like? I don't normally do these kind of videos, but I did feel the urge this morning to do something that was just a bit of fun rather than my usual heavy work yourself through any self-help issues you might have. So this is just a bit of light-hearted fun. So this is probably going to be someone that you're just attracted to, maybe secretly attracted to, or you've got a bit of a crush on them, or you're just thinking, oh, I wonder what it's like to kiss them. Yeah, so I want you can actually, because there's four, there's a bit more. You might feel, oh, there's a couple of people that you're curious about, and you might feel attracted to two separate decks for them, and that's fine. You can do that. I will warn you all that this deck is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, so it does feature scenes of a sexual nature. So if you're too young to be looking at this, please turn off now. You do need to be over 18 really to look at them. But otherwise, if you are old enough and you want to carry on, we have option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4. I will put the timestamp to each of these 4 readings in the description box, along with my email address in case anyone would like to buy a private reading from me. Send me an email and I will get back to you with what I offer and how much I charge. And I'll also put a link to my Instagram account in case any of you would like to follow me on there. But otherwise, please close your eyes, think about the person you're curious about kissing, and make your choice. Remember to not doubt yourself, and to not overthink it, and to just trust your first instinct. If you would like a little bit more time, then please press pause, because I am going to be moving on to reading 1. Okay, those of you that chose option 1, here is what your kiss with your desired one would be like. So we have 10 of Chalices and Strength. Ooh. So I think there's going to be a tussle here. Hopefully not an aggressive or violent one. If that's the case, call the police, report them. Unless it's you who might be coming on a bit strong to them, ease off a bit. But no, I definitely feel there's going to be a bit of fighting for dominance. Who can kiss the most, hardest, best, etc. One of you wants to be in charge and the other one's going to insist that they are the person in charge. And that's through strength. So I do feel that it's a strong and powerful kiss, quite intense. And as I say, physical, but as I say, not aggressive, hopefully. But definitely passionate and physical, and, you know, I want to be the one that controls it and dictates how the kiss is going to develop, and you might, no, or the other way around. I think there's just going to be a strong physical kiss, but it's also going to be very emotionally satisfying because it's the 10 of Chalices. And also in this particular Tarot of Sexual Magic, it's about satisfaction and intimacy. So I think you're going to find it very, very pleasing, this kiss. Would do if you actually get to kiss them. And it's about, the 10 of Chalices is the happily ever after card. So I just generally think you're going to be really happy with it. I think there's going to be an offering here. I mean, he looks like he's walking away from her offering, but the card itself in this deck does show a couple very comfortable and satisfied with each other. So I don't think you're going to feel nervous or anxious with this person. I think you're going to feel very happily secure with them. I think that probably comes across in Strength as well, that you'll feel secure in their arms and safe and content and and emotionally nourished, and that's lovely. Yeah, strong and powerful. I mean, that's just such a happy, fruitful, abundant scene. There's these figs and grapes and fruits everywhere, and she looks like she's offering him something gorgeous and tasty to eat. And that's probably symbolic of the kiss, that the kiss will be offered and then leapt upon. Yes, I do want to kiss you. Yeah, that's a bit of a fun one. Bit of a tussle for dominance. There you go. Those of you that chose option 1, there would be your kiss with your desired person. Okay, those of you that chose option 2, here is your reading. It was only meant to be 2 cards, but as always it seems to be happening recently, an extra one flew out. So if you were to kiss the person that you fancy, this is what it would be like. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Oh, Judgment. King of Wands. Ooh. Now this is actually quite a nice reading. I want this to be for fun, but this is actually really lovely. Okay, I think the first thing, the 5 of Pentacles, it's in this deck, Tarot of Sexual Magic. It is all about creating the world that you want. So I think that you're just gonna, you know, go off somewhere secluded and enjoy this kiss. And I think you will just be lost to each other. I don't think the world around you will exist. I think you'll just be so lost in the moment, and it'll be wonderful. And I mean, look, they're really embracing each other. It's lovely, and there's all the romantic flowers there. So I think that, yeah, this is going to be a moment where you just decide we're going to go off and kiss. And we've got the Judgment card, which, I mean, I always like the Judgment card, actually, because it's always a call to be reborn, to be changed. And in this particular deck, the description, the tagline that goes with it is love at first sight. So I think when you kiss this person, if you do get the opportunity to kiss this person, you will know if they are the person or are not. For some of you, you'll know immediately this is the one for you. You will just like, you know this phrase, it's in their kiss, it's in his kiss. It's how you know. I think you'll find that. It's an opportunity. And for others of you, it's an opportunity to change your relationship. So if you've always been sort of attracted to each other and friends, but you've never taken it that far, when you kiss them, you'll know that this is the opportunity to change your relationship. And hopefully it would be for the better, that maybe you decide to be a couple rather than it sort of destroys your friendship. I wouldn't like that it destroys your friendship. What we want is that it makes you realise your feelings for each other. And the fact that it's called love at first sight, I would take that as more of a positive, that you will suddenly hear the call to be together. Maybe, if you can, to be part of a family. But yeah, definitely a call to change. And we have the King of Wands, which is about caring for each other and providing for each other and sharing. And there's another warm embrace here, a very intimate, tender one. So I think that this kiss that you are curious about will be very, I would say, life-changing. Either change something in the relationship or within you as a person or the other person. But I think it will be very loving and huggy and kissy and intimate. Intimate, that's what I was looking for. This will be an intimate kiss. And I will say it's not going to be one that's based purely on the physical. Obviously, it's a physical act, a kiss. But actually, I don't think that it's entirely about the physical. I think it's about the heart and the soul as well. Because we've got a pentacle, which is very earthy, tangible. It's about the things that we invest in, our time and our energy and our passions. And we've got a major arcana card, which represents being sort of hearing the call to change, hearing the call of truth, knowing. And the King of Wands, which obviously wands is passion, but it's a mature energy. The King, it's a grown up, a caring one, somebody who knows what they're doing. So the person you will kiss hopefully will know what they're doing, or you will be the person that will be the person who knows what they're doing, and they'll be a bit more innocent about it, maybe. But it's just loving energy there. It's very loving, this reading. The other one was a very passionate one. This one's very loving and intimate. I've got to be honest, out of the other one before, you know, this sense of fun, I do actually feel that for a lot of you that picked this reading, as much as I want it to be for fun and not to be taken seriously, out of the ones I've had so far, I do feel that, and I know it's only the second one, you might actually, this might be somebody you get to kiss. I feel that actually you might really know and be in contact with the person you're curious about. For a lot of you, not all of you, some of you, you might be curious about someone famous, a celebrity or something, and you're just like, a bit of fun, what it'd be like to kiss a big movie star, or someone on YouTube. But a lot of you, there's a lot of love here anyway, and it's mutual love. See, it's all mutual love. And there's an actual kiss going on there. Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it before, but actually let me know in the comments if this is actually a person that you actually know that you're curious about. But anyway, yes, take very good care of yourself, and thank you for listening, those of you that chose option 2. That's your reading. Okay, those of you that chose option 3, here is the reading on what it would be like if you kissed the person that you're curious about kissing. So we have, ooh, 9 of Chalices and Knight of Chalices. So basically pure romance. It would be so romantic. It really would, because it's both chalices, and this is sort of the wishes come true card anyway in tarot. And the Knight of Chalices, it's the Knight of Cups, is always a romantic offering, a message. Yeah, so particularly in this deck, this card reflects on euphoria. The magic of the lantern dispels all myths. So I think that you're just going to be completely lost in the romance of it all. That it might, I think for some of you, that idea of the lamp will dispel all myths. I think if you did get the chance to kiss this person and whatever, you would know then if this is going to go anywhere. You know, your curiosity would be satisfied, and you would know whether it was going to go anywhere beyond that. But I think for a lot of you, if you got the chance to kiss them, you'd just be lost in the moment. Anything could be happening around you and you wouldn't really notice what was going on. And we have lots of fruit and stuff there, that it would be emotionally abundant, and the roses, it's just romantic and lovely, and you'd just be lost in it. It would be just, yeah. And we have this sort of, because it's the Knight of Chalices, this romantic offering of passion. But she's really demure and sort of, oh no, I shouldn't, you know, kiss this person, a bit hesitant. So one or other of you might be a bit, I mean, actually maybe that would be better, but one or other of you might be sort of, oh no, I shouldn't kiss you, or I don't generally go around kissing people I've just met. But this romantic offering is so tempting that you decide to take it, because the card really does mean about you're never going to really know yourself until you interact with other people. So I think this would be an experience of gaining knowledge. I think it might just be a one-off kiss. I think it would be one where you sort of gain an education in kissing from it because of this romance. I think you would enjoy it, but you might not be anticipating a long-term relationship from it or anything beyond enjoying the moment of the kiss. Yeah, but I think you'll love it, because I think it's sweetly romantic, and yeah, and you're just going to get lost in the romance of it. Yeah, feel emotionally satisfied, emotionally content with the kiss. So I don't think it would be disappointing at all. Yeah. Okay, those of you that chose option 3, thank you very much for listening, and take care of yourself. Goodbye. Okay, those of you that chose option 4, here is your reading. These 2 cards represent what it would be like to kiss the person that you are attracted to. Ooh, the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so, I mean, this is about manifesting, having thoughts manifested into reality. So some of you, some of you might know who you're curious about kissing, and what I would say is the fact that it's about manifesting thoughts into reality, because the Empress does represent, you know, like taking of a seed and growing it into a plant. You know, the egg is fertilized and then it's grown as a baby inside the Empress. You know, it's fertility. So it's about manifesting things. You might actually have the possibility of kissing this person. For some of you, I mean, if you're fantasizing about somebody that lives on another continent, is famous, or a celebrity or something, or they're with somebody else, it's not going to happen. For others of you where you've got a bit of a crush on somebody that you know, there might be a possibility of kissing them, at least, even if it's something like the Christmas party or for their birthday. It doesn't necessarily have to be an intimate, passionate kiss, of course, remember, but yeah. And I think it would make you feel so sexy, this kiss. I think you'd feel on top of the world, like a woman of power. And if you're a man, it doesn't matter, you'd still feel fabulous and sexy and in power. But yeah, abundant and fertile and just on the top of the world. And I think it would be a slow kiss, and it should be taken slowly, because it's not a lime he's offering the lady, it is an unripe lemon. Before lemons turn yellow, they are green, and so if you were given a green lemon that you couldn't do anything with, what's the use of it? So it can't be rushed, this kiss. It's got to be savoured and enjoyed and allowed to ripen, and if you jump in too quickly, it could end up quite a bitter experience, like biting into an unripe lemon that is green. Yeah, so a nice slow, I think you'll find that it's a slow one to be enjoyed, but that's full, I think, probably of confidence as well. I mean, she looks so confident there. She just looks like she's in charge. So definitely somebody's going to be in charge during this kiss, whether it's you or the other person. But yeah, nice and not rushed, unhurried, so at least you have time to really enjoy it. So there you go, those of you that chose option 4. I hope you found that as much fun as I did giving the reading out. Thank you very much for listening to me. Take a very good care of yourself, and goodbye.